Hey video. So I already filmed. So I had my daughter be my actress, and as you can see, she's always talking about how she wants to make her own movies. So what I had her do was I had her dress in 4 different of her princess outfits, and I had her do the same thing over and over again where she twirled and then she did that. Okay, so I have those clips, and I made sure to get more than 15 seconds for each clip. And then I had some clips where I just had her kind of dance and act like a princess. So I have more than enough footage to get started with, all right? And notice that I filmed vertically. So now I'm gonna go to Rush, and we're gonna let it open. And at the bottom, I'm gonna hit the plus button and say add. I'm gonna create a new project and hit add media. And then I'm going to go to my camera roll. I'm already on my camera roll. And I'm going to pick all the princess videos. So I'm just going to pick some of them. And then I'm going to type in my first and last name, underscore, and then this is the TikTok project, and underscore, and then the date. Okay. And then... okay, go away. Enter. There we go. Hit enter and then create. There we go. Earlier I didn't have my keyboard on there. So. Okay, so notice that I have 2 minutes and 18 seconds, and I need to get this down to 60 seconds. But I wanted to show you. So say you're making a cut. Okay, so I have this one. And what I really want to do is she twirls. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this one because I actually don't like it. So I'm going to select it and hit delete. All right, so we have her and she twirls and then she does that. So what I want to do is I want to end this where she twirls. Let's get to it. She twirls and then bloom. She twirls and then booms. Okay, that's a good one right there. Does she do it one more time? She kind of falters there. Okay, so I want to do twirl, boom. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in, click and drag with my 2 fingers, and click and drag in so it ends right there. Okay, so I have 7 seconds, and then twirl, and then boom. Okay, so I got to be kind of cognizant of that. I only have 7 seconds, so I'm going to have to bring in some other footage or do some kind of other editing. Okay, so then this next one, boom, there. Okay, this is where I want her to start, right? Yeah, right there. Okay, where did she end? Right there. Okay, so I want to make sure it's kind of right there. Okay, so I'm going to click and drag in. Okay, so it's not letting me drag in. Hello. Okay, let me get to, where did I go? Right there. Okay, so I'm going to hit the scissors, and that cut it right there where I wanted it to, and then hit delete. Okay, so now we should have boom, 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 and then that's it, right? Like that's what I wanted, was that there is that cut between. So boom. And I can make that cleaner. Okay, so, but that's the idea of like a cut, right? And that one was a cut on action. So you'd have to spend some time doing that, but we have limited time, right? Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is how to make a transition. So on the right, there's this like lightning bolt with 3 lines. If you select it, here are all your options in terms of doing transitions, okay? So the first one is a cross dissolve, so I'm going to select it. And you probably didn't notice it, but it made this like gray box between the 2. And if I select it, I can click and drag it, and I can actually make it longer too. So that's just a cross fade. Okay. If you don't like it, you can select the gray box and hit the trash can to get rid of it. The next one is fade to black. And again, you can click it and click and drag. Click and drag out to make it start and end later. I'm going to delete that. And then the next one is fade to white. Okay, so I'm going to delete that one. Now the other ones are all like the silly ones that like George Lucas used in Star Wars. So there's the wipes. Okay, I'm going to delete that one. And there's the slides. We got a spam call coming in. wipes, delete, and pushes. Okay, so that's all that. All right. So I wanted to show you, you can add text, okay? If I go to the top where it's like the circle like sticker with the T and say add graphic, there are some overlays that are kind of like, you know, animated GIFs. Like there's a heart one that would like work for mine. I don't know if it would work for yours, but you know, that's kind of cute. But they're very limited, you know, there's just not a lot of them. Okay, so I did want to show you that you can go to Canva and you can make an element and you can save it as a transparent gift and bring it in. Okay, so it's restoring my last design. So for this one, I was like kind of practicing around. I was seeing, can I bring in an animated element and save it with a transparent background? It would not. So if it's animated, it won't work. You can save this as you can say save as and save it as a movie and bring in a movie, but it won't save as an animated GIF, okay? You can, I'm just gonna create a new design and hit logo. Okay, and you know what would be appropriate? I don't know. I'm gonna put rose and enter and see if we get a rose. Not really. I was gonna see if they had. I'm gonna do flower. I'm looking at it sideways, so I can't find FLOR and enter. Okay. No, it's giving me all these templates. Okay, I'm gonna go to elements. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna pick this little flower, and if I go to the save, I can say save with transparent. Okay, and then I can bring this element in, and so now it says save to camera roll. So I can go back to Rush. It's gonna load my project again because I exited it. Open my TikTok project up again. Okay, and I'm gonna hit the blue plus and your media, and I'm gonna go to my camera roll, and here is my flower that I added. Okay, and I am going to zoom in and click and drag it above. And so notice that I have this transparent flower. So now I can go over to the crop button on the right, and I can change the width and the size of it. I can rotate it. I can change the vertical and horizontal position of it. All right, and that's about it for right now. So there's not a lot else you can do. I'm hoping that they're gonna continue to add some more stuff, but that's kind of it for it. But that's how you can kind of like add in an element. You can also put a transition on it. So I can go to the lightning bolt and hit, oops, I can go to transitions and I can go to like push, and you know, kind of pushes it off. So it does kind of animate it, like you can kind of. So I just wanted to show you that there is some like, you know, limited features that you can kind of play with adding stuff into Canva. Okay, and I did play around with, I'm gonna go to your media, and I exported a video. So I tried to make it transparent. You can see I did it several times, but it will add it as a movie. So if you want to have like a moving graphic that you make in Canva and animate it, you can bring it in as part of the sequence. I don't know, but that's it. Okay, so now let's pretend that you have a 60-second video that has four or more clips, at least 3 cuts and transitions. You're completely done. You're gonna go to share, and you're gonna go to quality, and you're gonna select 1080p by 30 frames per second, and then hit export. Now notice there was a TikTok. If you're on your phone, you could just hit the TikTok social media button and link, and then you could just, you know, once you've edited a movie, you could just upload to it. Okay, so this is gonna take some time, and then this is what you're going to turn in when you're all done. And so I'm giving you 2 weeks to edit this, and now you know how and what I'm expecting. So I'm gonna hit cancel. All right,